It's your boy Soldier Boy. I want to congratulate Antonio Bryce and Cannon White on passing 50,000 in sales for their comic book series brand Indigo. You already know what it is, man. Indiegogo, that's lit. Bow.
What's going on, everybody? It's Antonio from Ikari Press. We're on the Indiegogo, $64,309. Santana Baby Triple Cover Pack is, of course, still ongoing. If you want it, head on over to Indiegogo or just type in IkariPress.com. It'll take you right there. Link, of course, is in the description. All right, so I saw this circulating where a bunch of people have been posting and tweeting about this clip that you can see here of Laura Ingraham on the Ingraham angle, and she made some remarks about Nipsey Hussle. It was the other day they had the big memorial service out there in L.A., and she made some remarks with this gentleman. I don't know his name. They were a little insensitive. I don't think she was trying to be that person, but they did. She played a clip of a song from like 3 years ago. This song was like 3 years old. It's called FDT, and it's a song that the rapper YG put out. YG and Nipsey were real tight. Nipsey had a feature verse on that track, and she played the clip, and it was YG on the screen and everything. And I think she thought it was Nipsey, and I don't know. She started saying some stuff, and it was a little insensitive. But it kind of it ticked off a lot of people. I've seen several celebrities speaking about that particular clip, as that just came out the other day. And this one right here is on Instagram. This is from the Game. Game's a big LA rapper. He's a blood, and he's calling for Laura Ingraham to be fired. Let me just actually read his post. So let me tell you what's going to happen here, Fox News. Fires this disrespectful C word by tomorrow, Monday morning, or you will lose millions of viewers, one person at a time, until it drastically affects your ratings, views, etc. If our demographics doesn't affect that, we will stop support of all sponsors immediately. We are no longer laying quiet while you continuously disrespect our brother, culture, African Americans as a whole. I will use my platform and call on my peers to do the same. Nip's passing nor his legacy is to be taken lightly, as there will be consequences for any disrespect now or in the future as long as I have a voice. I'm asking all of my followers, fans, friends, and family to spread this video with demands of Laura Ingraham's termination immediately. This is not a game, and my brother's untimely demise has noticeably shifted the world and brought people from all ethnicities together in mourning. There is a power in that will be used, and action will be taken from now going forward. We will not be accepting any apology from her. We want her fired, period. Hashtag the marathon continues. Do not let this slide, my people. I know you can feel the energy Nip left us all and left all us. I know you feel it. And so there it is. But like I said, there's a bunch of stuff on Twitter, and I don't know. I've always liked. I've been a fan of Laura Ingraham's for several years. I used to listen to her on MSNBC with. She used to be a frequent guest on Don Imus's radio program, and I used to hear her on there all the time. And then I'd see her on like different news channels, CNN and whatnot. So I was always checking for her. Real smart. She just, like I said, it seemed a little insensitive. She probably should have just let that one breathe a little bit before she commented. But I don't know. I've seen people going, "Oh well, it's just a dead rapper. Who cares?" And I've seen people literally posting that and tweeting that, and I was like, "Okay." I mean, you have a right to your fee. So if that's how you feel about it, then more power to you. But I don't know. There's a lot of people that were big fans of Nipsey's. He he was trying to make positive changes, in the community. Not, as a business person, trying to give people jobs. Making his music. That's a thing. He was shot down at a business that he owned. He wasn't out on the block, hustling and selling drugs. He was at a business that he owned, and unfortunately, someone that he had an issue with, or someone that had an issue with him, decided to handle that out there in the public like that. It's unfortunate. I don't know if Laura should lose her job. And I do have an issue with the game saying they don't want to accept an apology. We have to get past that point in culture where if someone's willing, if they say, "Hey, man, maybe I made a mistake here," and they apologize, you have to don't you have to give them a chance? Or we just go into this thing where I don't believe in absolutes all the time. If the apology is sincere, I do think she needs to. I do think she needs to issue one, because I thought she was a little insensitive there. I mean, the man was just they were just doing his memorial, and a few hours later, she was on TV saying some stuff, and I'm like, okay. And not to mention, I say again, that track that she was referencing was 3 years ago, so it wasn't even a new track. It's a 3-year-old track. So she could have talked about that track 3 years ago when it came out. But I don't know. I like Laura, but uh, yeah, I feel like just to, you know, make the family and his loved ones feel a little better, an apology would seem like the least that you could do. Um, I don't know. But hey, I'm sure some of you will disagree with me, so get in the comments and let me know. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap this video up. And if you guys want to reach out to me, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and right here on this YouTube channel. Everywhere is at Ikari Press. And if you type in IkariPress.com, it will take you directly to my Indiegogo campaign for my comic book series brand with the phenomenal Kanan White. We're on Teespring. We're on Amazon.com. The links to those are in the description. Thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. I'm out.